It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the two teams who met in Super Bowl 45. It's the Steelers and the Packers, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season and getting your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an...
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. What work after the catch. That one picks up 29 yards.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
He'll look to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's gonna be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're gonna have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
No help from those last two runs. It is 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, this play like this drive going backwards. A loss there on 3rd down. A very quick 3-and-out.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
This one, fielded. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Steelers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be close to a first down. A little short, that tackle made at the 42. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Pittsburgh.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and now it's 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Packers offense and their running back set to go once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They put Pickens in motion. They run on the jet sweep. He's inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. So they find different ways to use the speed of the wide receiver, this time in the running game for the touchdown.
I love the creativity by this play caller, Mike, to get the ball in the hands of one of his most explosive playmakers. In some cases, you want to throw it to him, but in this case, you hand it to him, and he pays it off with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Yeah! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense about ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still little work to do now on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Tight end going in motion here. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Up until that run, this 1st half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Ho-ho! And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
At the 22-yard line.
Now a give on the ground, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 3rd and long. Quick throw, taken in, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Open man, left side, he's got it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's a Steeler 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
He's got the first down. They'll bring him down at the 28, but the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
First down, Steelers.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Right side. It's Freiermuth. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 20, Packers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Taken down at the 41.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They send the tight end in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His throw left side is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Steelers 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing. These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. One final throw before the break. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the Browns who were winners in that one at home. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Bryce Young with 2 touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. These 2 teams leave in the tunnel, and we'll head out with them.